All right.
Okay. So first we have to start a thematic manager to create a new project. When we have created a new project, we have to insert the thematic 300 station. We make a double click on it, on the hardware. Then we get this Windows opening where we can install our hardware setup. So we have to insert a rail for the 300 station. Then we pick our CPU, what is the 314 IFM. We pick this version, the newest one. And that's it so far. And we can go to our program blocks by double clicking for the CPU. We create a new function by our new OB1. Sorry. First we have to create our new function. So there we just make the controlling for the ventilator. So we have, first we have to create our input variables. So I've done so much wrong so far. So first we have to create our data block, make a shared data block that our HMI have access to it later as well, and not just our function block. So there we create our variables. So now we have for the pump and for the ventilator each a start variable, a stop variable and a status variable. We save this, we close it, we go back to the function block. So in the function block we just insert the logic. So basically we start our pump here. So if our start signal is given and our stop signal is not given, the status for the pump gets set 1 and our output gets set 1 as well. And if our status is 1 and the pump stop signal isn't given, the pump stays on until we turn it off by the stop button. So first we save this. So now we nearly done in here so far. We just have to insert the function block in the OB1. Then we can go to WinCC to create our HMI. So here we can place our buttons now. That will be our start button for the pump. That's our stop button. So for our graphical feedback we just use a circle. The circle shows the status later. And with these both buttons we can control the previous program function. So first we go on the events. There's one already inserted, we delete this. So, no. And we can insert some different function. We just use the setBit function. Same what we do here. So next thing we do is we integrate our project in step 7. So for that you just have to pick the folder you've used earlier. And the current project. So the HMI should be integrated in here now, what you can see here on device 1. And now we go for the communications. Double click in here, and here we use the address 0. This is that we use the simulator on the PC instead of a real HMI. We can close this already. Now we need to create some text. The text is connected to our variables we used earlier. So it must be this one. We have to change it to bool. Then we can go back to our buttons. And here we have to define now which tag we use. So for the start button we use the tag 1, for stop button must be tag 2, and for the graphical feedback we go in the animations, we choose our tag, we change it to bit, double click, and then we can adjust what we want. So for the value 0 we want just a black circle, and for the value 1 we want the optical feedback that is on, so we make it green and we say it should flash. And we save it. So we can close that so far, go back to our schematic, and we open our PLC sim. So now we can transfer the code. We can run the PLC now. And if we go then on our device 1, our WinCC, and go in open object, so our HMI screen opens again. If we start runtime system, the simulator is opening, and when we press the start button, okay, seems like I've used the wrong data. Yeah, I've added here from the wrong byte. Go here on byte 0, but it should be byte 2. Right, it's database 1. Oh. There we go. DB1.
Was that just making sure that the MAC address, the address was the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just used the, like I've given the reference to the wrong data block.
Okay.
So now it should be fine. Maybe we have to restart the simulation first. Ah no, but it went straight up. Now we have our flashing. If you press the stop button, it turns off.
Okay.
Okay, that's it basically so far. So yeah, can install now 2 more buttons and 2 more circles for the ventilator as well, which is following the same function as the other one, like as the pump. But this is then just a repeating of the steps before.
Okay. Good. So, and that's
That's it.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.